It's been a minute. It's been a few weeks, right?
Yeah.
I was sick for about 2 weeks. But we managed to get a couple of videos out. So go check those out. Maybe I can put a link here or here or here. Maybe there. We'll see.
Do you know how to do that?
Yeah. Yeah, something got me pretty good. But we got our travel trailer out last weekend and inspected it and made a video about that. So go check that out. And I also put up a sort of condensed version of our countdown that I annoyed the living crap out of you with.
To say the least.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
You had fun. It was fun. It was fun.
It was
Yeah.
fun. We're going to have to start another countdown soon, eventually.
So cheers.
Cheers.
And we do not have sponsors, but there's a little local business right down the road from us, in fact, called Due Distillery. They make bourbons and whiskeys and stuff like that. And here's a... Yeah, so here's a bottle of it. I don't know if it'll focus. Maybe. Try to. Back here.
Delicious.
Yep. Devil's Due in Martinsburg, West Virginia. If you're in the area, go check them out. Tell them we sent you. You won't get anything, but just tell them we sent you.
Delish.
So yeah, check them out.
Yeah.
We like local businesses.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Okay, so we are here to talk about days
2 and 3. Our sea day in Costa Maya.
in Costa Maya. Well, I think we left off with the PJ party.
Yeah.
Went to bed.
I was a little hungover.
What did you think of the beds?
You know what? They weren't bad because we asked our room attendant?
Room attendant.
Room attendant for one of the pillow toppers.
Mattress topper, yeah.
Yeah. So we got one of those. Do that first thing. Tip.
Because I think they only have so many.
Yeah. So we went down to guest services close to Razzle Dazzle on the first day and asked for one of those. But yeah, go to guest services, ask your room attendant, one of those things for a mattress topper, first thing. Beds were fine for me.
Right.
Yeah.
So we can't tell you what they're like without a mattress topper, but with, they were pretty comfy.
Yeah.
I mean, I slept well.
Yeah.
For the most part.
No problem.
Yep. So we wake up day 2. This one had a little too much to drink on day 1.
A little bit, but it was fine. It was fine. It was fine.
It was fine.
It was fine.
It was fine.
It was fine. Cheers.
Cheers. It's fine.
It was fine. We woke up and we went to Razzle Dazzle for brunch.
Right.
The bacon was delicious. Everything else, the food was good, except, yeah, I'm not a runny eggs girly, and they make their scrambled eggs runny, and I took one bite, and I was like, So, but other than that, everything else was good.
Anyway, please continue.
Okay, slot tournament. You can sign up for that when you're on the ship. Yeah.
I think there were 32 or 36 people.
Yeah, it's $25 a person. Fun little game you get to play. You were in the finals, but we're not going to tell you about it, how you do it. But
No. I think, you know what? I'm not going to say anything. I made it to the final 8.
he didn't win.
I didn't.
Never. We did have fun. I lost money on slots, but I won money on the roulette table.
Yes. Roulette is her newfound love.
And
A lot of fun.
Kind of scary that we have a casino 10 minutes from our house.
Yeah, a big one. Charlestown Racetrack. I don't know I don't know how widely known that is, but it's a big casino.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to need more views and more subscribers to fund her
I don't have a gambling
roulette addiction. Just kidding.
Stop it.
Mostly.
Then we had the wake. So
Dinner.
Yeah, dinner. The wake.
Waiter was Brian with an Y.
Yeah.
Yes.
The wake
The wake. Yes.
is in the back, the aft of the ship, and it was a little rocky.
It is. It sits right above the screws, propellers, whatever you want to call them. So it moves a little bit back there.
The staff was very nice. The clam chowder
It was great.
was probably one of the best I've ever had. Sally pants. Oh my gosh. However, I was not impressed. Oh, well, you had their chopped salad too.
I did. That was good.
Their wedge salad.
The wedge salad.
Yeah.
The wedge salad was good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a salad.
Yeah.
But it was good.
But I was not impressed with their steak,
I was very underwhelmed with the steak.
unfortunately. But
I mean, what are you
That's
going to
okay.
do? What are you going to do?
yeah, and then we had their lemon dessert.
Mm-hmm.
What did we have with? You had the asparagus,
I don't remember.
and we had the twice baked potatoes.
Right. I thought those were both good.
Yeah.
But
I think the winner out of the wake was the clam chowder.
clam chowder, for sure. That
Hands
was good.
down. But on the scale, I think the wake is at the bottom of
I think it was. I think it was one of our least, if not least favorite. It's one of them. Yeah. Okay.
And we're back.
Fun with pups.
She's a hot mess.
And she's back.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, the wake. Yeah, not particularly impressed.
It wasn't bad. It just wasn't. There was a lot of hype, I think, going into
Yeah,
some things, and it just didn't live up to it for me.
but it was still good. I mean, clam chowder was. Every place we went, there was something that shined. Like there was a standout of food item.
Unless you're talking about pink agave, then everything stood out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Pink agave.
Yeah. Wake. It was fine.
It's fine.
Brian was great.
Yes.
Food
It funny.
was fine.
Yeah. So after the wake, then we had Duel Reality.
Yeah, we need to go back again because what we saw of it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. We got there late, so we were like way in the back, all the way at the top, and barely had there wasn't even hardly any seats left, so we got lucky with 2 seats.
But we weren't even late.
Yeah, maybe it was just that popular.
People like line up super early now
Right.
for all the shows, and like a half hour, 45 minutes before they begin now, which I think that's something new.
I didn't really care for too much about everyone lining up like that. It's in the casino. All of a sudden, there's this huge line of people just
Yeah.
standing in the casino waiting to get in
Yeah.
somewhere. So
It's kind of an awkward place.
yeah, it's an odd little waiting line.
Yeah. But the show was amazing.
Yeah, it was very good.
It was so good. It's like a Romeo Juliet type of
West Side Story,
like
modernized.
Cirque du Soleil trapeze. I don't know, like how would you describe it?
Yeah, Cirque du Soleil, very was it aerobatic?
Yeah, like acrobatic.
Acrobatic. Yeah. Whatever.
Acrobatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was a great show. Yeah, and then
What did we do the rest of the day?
we went back to the casino.
Probably. Yeah, we kind of fell in love with the casino. It was a lot of fun.
I think we went to the Galley and had some desserts.
Did we?
Yeah, remember we tried the Scarlet Lady dessert.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
We had a couple.
Mm-hmm.
That was good.
It was good.
And we got some like gummy bears and Swedish fish
Oh yeah.
at the social club.
Mm-hmm. I liked it back there. We didn't spend enough time back there.
Yeah.
Next time we will.
Next time
I
we
like
will.
it back there.
And then we went to bed.
Yeah, I think we did.
Ended of the day.
Mm-hmm. Probably had a few drinks along the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Next morning, I think I woke up at 7:30. I'm the early riser.
I was up way before anybody else. I was up. You don't even know.
Lies. I got up and I went to the grounds too and got us some Angelinos, which are their iced vanilla espressos.
Yummy.
They were the best, so we got those the rest of the week. Delicious. I think I had 2 that day.
Yeah,
They
they're
were really
good.
good. Yeah. And then we were pulling into port. We got to watch the boat go into port. Who was there? Carnival and
There was Carnival Mardi Gras was there, and then the big
Symphony?
Mamma Jamma,
Or Icon.
the icon of the seas,
Oh my gosh.
was there.
That was
thing,
crazy.
and I'm going to put up. I got a couple of videos of that, some 360 footage of that, and some time lapse stuff of us part. Just watch it here.
It's crazy. Crazy how like big you feel like the Scarlet Lady is when you're on it, and then when you pull up next to these ships, we just look so tiny.
It absolutely dwarfed
We're so tiny.
the Scarlet Lady. It made our ship look like a fishing boat. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
But she's still the prettiest.
It's a good looking boat for sure.
Yeah.
But man, I can't even imagine. You probably can't feel much on the icon. It's so big.
Yeah.
It would have to be extremely rocky seas to get that thing rocking and rolling.
I don't know. We've never been on it.
Right.
But
It's huge.
tell us if anybody
Huge.
else has been on it, and let us know if you can feel the boat rocking.
Yeah.
All right. So we ported in Costa Maya.
Yes.
And we had an excursion through the ship.
Yes.
It was the wellness retreat with like a shaman, and it was like a wellness massage that we signed up for.
Very interesting.
Yeah. It's a longer walk in Costa Maya from the boat to the port. And then
And you kind of like queue up to your to whatever excursion you have. Don't they have like signs?
Yeah.
There's people with signs, and you kind of like queue
Meet
up
up,
to
yeah.
your planned excursion or whatever. It's not hard to find.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
then you wait, and then they take you to where you need to go.
Yeah, we went, had our experience at the wellness retreat. First, we like sat in this coconut bath. No, it was a cenote.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Well, that's what they said it was, but
Yeah.
it wasn't. But they said the water was from a cenote.
Yes. And so you laid in there, and it was like heated, and then someone came through and like rubbed your head,
neck and head
and like poured water on you. I mean, that was nice. And you just laid
That was
there
fine.
and it was quiet and listened to water. And then you got out of there and you went and sat in this like spa, like not I don't want to say a sauna,
heat room, or
but it was
something.
like in a hut,
Yeah.
like a made up mud hut almost. And you sat in there for a little bit,
And the shaman sang, and
drummed. There was some drumming.
that was neat.
Yeah, that was cool. And then we went and had like a mud.
Yeah, I could have done without that.
So we did like a mud mask. You put mud on your face or your body, and then you rinsed it off. And then you had the coconut bath.
Right. And that was the massage.
Yeah, they like massaged your head and your neck. There was no like oils. They would just use like the water that was there. And my person her name was America.
I think mine was
Veronica.
Veronica, yep.
Yeah. And then after that was done, they took you to another area,
Oh boy.
and then you got a hammock massage. And I had no idea what to expect. But you like lay in a hammock, and they get underneath you, and they like push on you.
You know, if I'm being honest, it's really goofy. It's the goofiest thing ever. You know, everything that led up to that was nice. It was mostly relaxing. You know, getting your shoulders rubbed. You're laying in the warm warm water and it's cool. And then you lay in a hammock and then someone's kicking me in the back and pushing me around. I'm like, this is not. Yeah, I could have done without the hammock.
But
Could have done without the hammock.
it was an experience.
It was.
For sure.
It was. I'm glad we did it.
And I really liked America. She was so nice. I did have like some bruising.
It's fine.
I think if they used like oils when they like massage your skin, I think that would help. Because it was a little awkward, but it's fine. I really enjoyed it. They did a great job. Mm-hmm. They were very kind. And then after all of that, we had access to like their little man-made beach area.
Like a pool.
Like a pool.
Yeah.
It had like sand because there's no like beach at Costa Maya that you can go to right off the port. But like their pool, it's ocean water.
Mm-hmm. Salt water.
The ocean, like, the waves come into the pool.
And there's a swim up bar in there.
Yeah, swim up bar. We had a drink.
Got a drink and hung out for a
sat
bit.
there for a little bit. Yeah, it was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Piddled around in the pool.
For a little bit. And then we walked back through the shops.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
I got some more sunscreen.
Right, you got some sunscreen. And I got some cool footage of...
The Mayan flyers.
The Mayan flyers. I think that's what they're called. Okay.
Yeah, they were really cool to
and
watch.
I'll play that for you now.
Mm-hmm. They were super cool. Mm-hmm. And didn't you say like that's what they do for a living?
That's what they do for a living. They only live off of tips that people give them for doing that. And it's like it looks pretty freaking scary. You know, they climb up that pole and tie themselves to it and
that was pretty cool.
Spin their way down.
I enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had a lot of like the little like shops where you could buy like T-shirts and hats and little knickknacks.
Yeah, I think we got a couple magnets.
Yeah, we tried to get a magnet from
some
every
things
place
to bring
we
home.
went.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we went back to the ship,
which is cool, and I got some more cool footage walking back to the ship, and I think this footage will give you a glimpse of just how big the Icon of the Seas was compared to our ship. So watch that now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big ship.
And then I think we were starving, so we went to the Galley.
Right.
I had sushi and a salad. I had the chicken Caesar salad.
I got a cheeseburger and fries. Mm-hmm. It's good.
Yeah, the Galley food is banging.
It was good.
Yeah.
Wasn't the best cheeseburger I've ever had in my life, but it was like better than fast food cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Like it was good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The fries were really good.
Chicken Caesar salad was awesome. Delicious. Then we went to the pool.
We did.
We hung out at the pool for a little bit. It was still
crowded.
a little crowded for even being
such a small pool
excursion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But we still got chairs in the shade and had a drink.
Yep.
I got in the pool. We relaxed there for 45 minutes,
Yeah,
an hour.
About. Had a beer or two.
And then we went to the dock.
Yep.
Our favorite place.
Honestly, I could live at the dock all week. I wouldn't have to do any excursions or any shows. You'll find me at the dock, everyone.
At the dock. And then we had to go back and shower because we had Gunbae for dinner.
Gunbae.
And on full honesty, I was a little nervous about Gunbae.
The social interaction of Gunbae
Yeah.
that they force you into. So it's a little...
They even tell you, though, like, if you don't like social interaction, like, this might not be for you. And it's true. It's a Korean barbecue. You sit with people you don't know. We actually had a younger couple sit with us.
Right.
So there's 3 other couples, 2 other couples and ourselves, and then another younger couple came in, and then
They excused themselves to go to the bathroom real quick.
and then never came
We
back.
never saw them again.
Granted, they were probably like early 20s.
They were very young.
Yeah,
they were probably just old enough to be on the boat.
early 20s, and the rest of us were, we're 40s, 50s,
Full-grown adults.
60s. Yeah, I think some of them were even.
Very mature.
Yeah, very, very mature. It was really funny.
It was funny.
They were very nice couples, very well-traveled couples.
No, very, very much. I can't remember their names. We had a lot of fun with them.
Yeah.
They were very nice people.
Yeah.
And very well traveled. All over the world they've been.
They lived in Dubai.
Yeah,
they were
all
from
over the place.
Germany. There was a couple from Canada. And here we are.
We're like, we live in West Virginia. But it's so funny because wherever we go, and we're like, hey, where are you guys from? We're like, West Virginia. They start singing.
Country roads.
They start singing the song. Everyone knows the song.
Yep. Yep.
And it surprises me to no end. I'm like, how? Everyone knows this song.
Yeah. It's funny. But I have to tell you, Gunbae was amazing.
Do it.
It
Just
was
do it.
so much fun. The food was fantastic.
The game is a lot of fun.
Number 2 on my list. Pink agave, Gunbae. The bimbap. It's my favorite dish I think I ate on the ship. Yes.
No.
Yes. The bimbap was amazing.
That was your favorite food
Yes.
the whole time? There you go.
It was so good.
How about that compliment, Gunbae?
So good.
Anyway, yeah, even if you are a little shy about, like, I don't like hanging out with people I don't know. I just don't like it. Do Gunbae. You'll have a blast.
Yeah.
It was
You
a lot
just
of
clap
fun.
and count. Clap and count,
A
people.
lot of fun.
It's fine. And then you just take a shot. What was the...
It's like the Korean version of sake.
Yeah. Sanju?
Something like that. It's pretty much the same thing as sake. Just
yeah. But it was
Korean.
good. It was like grapefruit. No, it tastes way better than sake.
It was good. What else?
That was it. Like, we had Gunbae, and then
Oh yeah, probably went to the casino.
we went back to
Probably.
the casino.
Probably. Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna, yeah. But we didn't stay up very late because we had an early morning the next
Right.
day.
Yeah. And we're not going to discuss that here. That'll be in the next video.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add, talk about?
Ooh. The shops are super cool.
The shops. Do you remember what floor they were on or what?
They were on 6.
6? I can't remember.
Yes, the same floor as the casino.
Okay. Are all the shops on the same floor?
Yes.
Okay.
And like the tattoo parlor, the shops, and the casino are all on the same floor. I think it's 6.
And there's like a jewelry store and then a general store and then
Yes.
like a Virgin Voyages swag store.
Yeah, which I did buy the blanket.
You did.
Love it.
I could go get it real quick if you want.
Oh, I just cuddle with it every night. I love it.
Ta-da.
It's my favorite.
There it is.
I cuddle with it every day.
You weren't even going to get it. I think I had to talk you into getting it.
Yes, because it's not the cheapest.
Right. And this is... They have these in the room for us, right? That's when you fell in love with that
Yeah.
blanket because they give you one in the room to use while you're aboard the ship.
Good.
We'll see how well it holds up.
Yeah.
It's only been about a month.
And I, every night, for real. I love it. And I bought a hat and
I think we got a little ornament,
shirt
Scarlet
and
Lady
an
ornament.
and a magnet.
So I kind of wish we would have gotten the model.
I told you.
I know, but I don't know if we had room for it in our luggage because we brought too much.
But listen,
I'm listening.
we'll get it in February.
Fair enough. That's right, because we
Booked our
Booked
second
another one.
cruise.
on the Scarlet Lady. So
Yeah.
it's like, okay, we have to get a model this time. Like,
Yeah. February 2026.
yeah, going with a couple friends from your work.
Yeah. Yeah, just
Kind of a
a
short one.
four-nighter, Key West and Bimini. Super excited.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably put down a deposit for another one.
Probably.
So look at these. Look at that.
Look at us.
Yeah. Anything you wanted to talk
Would you
about?
look at us? So on the sea day that I forgot to talk about, and I'm not the only one that sort of had this issue, and maybe it was only the guys, because every guy that I ran into when you're trying to find a bathroom is doing the same thing. Where are the bathrooms? Where they are seemingly so hard to find.
I figured it out.
I don't know why that is. There's like the little mermen and mermaids that are kind of like hiding, and you're like, oh, that must be the way to the bathroom. But there's no arrows.
Right.
There's no like restroom this way. It's just like, well, it's got to be around here somewhere.
Yeah. So what happens is like on each side, port and starboard.
Right. Once you find the bathroom,
Yeah.
one of them.
Well, port and starboard. There's like a restaurant on this side, a shop on this side, or whatever. If the men's restroom is on starboard side, the ladies' restroom will be on
just
the
mirrored.
port side.
Right.
Yeah, so they're going to be close to the restaurants.
Yeah.
They're going to be close to the aft or the front of the ship. It's just figuring out which side you need to go to.
I don't know. They're tough to find at first, especially that first day or two. You are like struggling to find a bathroom.
By the Red Room and the Manor and the casino.
Now there is, and I don't know if it's the same in the women's bathroom for this one particular bathroom. And don't quote me. I think it's the one outside of Razzle Dazzle. I think so. So in the men's room, when you go in, and it's just this one, you go in and then you take a sharp left, and there's like a real mini hallway, and then there'll be a sharp right to actually go into the restroom. And there's a mirror here when you turn in. And so when you turn this way, it looks like there's another mirror right here. And every guy was doing the same thing. When you turn that corner, you're like, whoa, because you think you're about ready to run into a mirror, but you're like, okay, there's nothing there. That's it.
I never
It's very
experienced that.
strange. It's very
never
strange. And if
experienced
you've been on the Scarlet Lady by the bathroom by Razzle Dazzle, you'll know what I mean. Let's wrap this up.
All right, yeah, it was fun.
Anything else?
No, tomorrow we'll talk about Honduras. Not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow.
Cut that out.
Mm-mm. Yeah, next time we'll talk about days 4 and 5.
Rotan.
So that's it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Good?
Good.
All right.
Thanks.
Well, thanks for watching. If you stuck around this long, thank you. Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.